So last year we talked about the Victoria School Board, and they said they are not going to have any schools or classes for exceptional students. If you're really, really smart, we want to dumb you down because it's not fair to the other people. It sounds like games where no one wins, hockey 0-0. And now, Toronto. Just recently, the Toronto School Board said, we have great schools for musicians and for artists and stuff, and we have to usually have qualifications. But now, in the name of equity, everybody can go. You want to say, I want to be a famous dancer? Well, you're off to school and you're going to get great marks for it because of equity. And now it's even getting worse. Brian Lilley with the Toronto Sun writes all these great columns, and he knows all about it. He joins me right now because you wrote a column the other day which stunned me as to another thing school boards are doing in the Toronto area.
And again, it's the Toronto District School Board, and they sent home a note to parents saying, look, someone from the local Lions Club is coming in, and they're going to offer your child a Canadian flag.
Oh, shit, the shame of it all.
If this offends you and you don't want your child to get a Canadian flag, send back this attached form. It's basically a trigger warning. Like, who's going to be triggered by the Canadian flag? And if you are, what are you doing here? Like, I heard some people say they really didn't like the Canadian flag during the trucker convoy because they said, oh, they've co-opted it. No, they haven't. It's all of our flags. It represents the country. Yes. I'm betting that this was some white liberal worried that it would offend immigrants who, by the way, immigrants come here for a reason, like my mother, like my father, and they came here because they wanted to be Canadian.
And most immigrants I know lots of them, and my parents were immigrants, they embrace the flag. They think the flag is the symbol of Canada and freedom, so they like it. So where do we have school boards? There's another school board in Southern Ontario last year said, we are going to have, actually it wasn't a school board, it was a labor, the school labor. And they said, we are going to have all the white votes equal 2 or 3 black votes. They said, because that's equitable. I mean, it's just such stupidity. What's going on with school boards? And what does that mean for our students?
Most teachers just want to teach. They just want to give your kids an education, right?
Right.
But within the teachers unions and the educrat class, you've got this level of consultants that every school board has. These people get in that have an idea that they want to use the classroom for their politics, and they inject that in. Look, the odd teacher is a little nutty, but mostly it is these educrats and activists who say, your child in this classroom is a perfect bunch of, Play-Doh to turn into my politics. And, we had the school board in Southwestern Ontario that had a book burning for reconciliation, Francophone school board. All of this is going on. And by the way, it does impact the kids because I heard a radio interview with one of the dancers from this gifted program in Toronto for an art school. And they said, no, you shouldn't have to audition. Everyone can come and dance in the exceptional program for dance.
Wait until we get into the sexual politics of educating 3-year-olds about the sex. Brian Lilley. That'll be for the next one. Thanks very much. 3 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your financial support. In this world of PMO paid mainstream news, we need independent news analysis so you can make your own decisions. Don't let the cockwombles go without exposure. Subscribe, PayPal, and thanks very much.